Hi, welcome back to side 2 of this little beauty, Topographic Oceans, or rather Tales from Topographic Oceans. From Yes. Just haven't quite whizzed through side 1, but we've listened to side 1 as a bit of a beast. Side 2, The Remembering, is long as well. It's about 20 minutes as well. So I think all the different songs on here, there are 4 songs, one on each side. Each one is a beast in its own right. Loved side 1, absolutely loved it. Scratching my head a little bit, trying to understand why people don't like this, but there you go, each to their own. Right, let's get things recording, ready to go. Might as well crack on, get this going. So that's recording. Everything's going. Yes, it is. Right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Bosh! The Remembering. This listening, for me, comes sort of fairly fresh on the heels of listening to John Anderson's Elias of Sun Hillo, which is kind of still fresh in my mind, so I'm trying not to compare it. But it's difficult not to with his voice. Really tasteful bit of bass playing out there. Bending. Or a slide, I think.
And I
This is a far less orthodox band performance. Almost like a soundtrack music for a film. If you take John Anderson's voice out of this, I can start to see why this may alienate people a little bit. I'm actually enjoying this. But if they did play this from like start to finish in a gig, I think I'd feel a bit shortchanged. Despite the simplicity that it sounds, there's a lot going on in this. A heck of a lot. Relayer. That's the next album. Is he? Yeah. Does this tie in with the next album, Relayer? Or is it just absolute coincidence? Feels like it's going faster. I don't know if it is. Maybe not. That's some tasty drumming. I feel like they're painting a picture here with music, but I'm not quite sure what that picture is. So. Elements of Vangelis to this. Just that little bit that we've just been through. Almost there. Almost there. I'll be quite glad when this side's finished, and I'll say why in a minute. Really interesting chord changes going on here, aren't there? Are we done? I think we are. Right. So, let's stop that. Stop recording up there as well. Side one for me was far more accessible, and it was hooks all over the place. Absolutely adored it from the off. This one, I'd say, is a challenge. It's not an easy listen from start to finish. I mean, there are bits in here which are really rewarding, which suddenly everything comes in, and you start to get a groove going, and you sort of feel it and move into it, and then it's changed again, and it's gone somewhere else, and it's. And I was trying to think as we're going along, music doesn't always have to be like a really comfortable pair of slippers you just put on and just instantly sort of comfortable with it. This is actually sort of challenging a bit, and it's and you actually got to work hard to sort of try and listen to it and to sort of appreciate what's going on. There was a lot going on, and there was some bits of it where I think I said at the time, despite it sounding quite simple, there was a massive amount of stuff happening in there. Steve Howe's guitar playing against Chris Squire's bass, and then some very sort of subtle light percussion, whether that was John Anderson or whether that was Alan White on the drums or not, I don't know. How on earth did Rick Wakeman write his keyboard parts of this? I mean, this was just it's a 20-minute, almost symphonic piece. This, it's little bits of melody here and there, but nothing that's strong enough to really sort of latch on and become an earworm. It's a hard one. This it's I think I'm beginning to see why some people find this quite a difficult listen, and even to the point where they I don't want to listen to it anymore. I'm not going to say that. I think I did say if this was performed back to back and there were many more songs like this, and the entire set was this, I think I'd feel a little bit shortchanged. I'd like to have a few of the other well-known ones in there as well. But this is a middle part of a four-piece, 4-track piece. I guess that's the right way of saying it. But it's less accessible than the first one, and on initial listening, less enjoyable because of that. You got to really work hard at it and stick with it, and it makes you work for it. It's a challenging lesson. It's a challenging lesson. Not bad at all. I mean, you cannot say that that's bad music. It's sort of sublime, but it's challenging, and I will need to listen to this a lot more times for it to start to sink in, I think. But there we go. That's side 2, and that was called. I think I've already said this before, but I've forgotten it already. The Remembering. Now there was lots of lines in there actually referring to Relayer. Does this link into the next album, Relayer? And if so, how does it all join together? Is it one overarching story, or is it something? I don't know. You tell me. I can't do everything around here. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I'll see you guys on the next video, whenever and whatever it is. Give you a clue. It's probably going to be sides 3 and 4 of this. And I'll see you then. Over for now. Bye.